Hey everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video. If you're new here, my name is Jasleen, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm going to be doing an unboxing for some of the items that I picked up during the Chanel sale. Yes, you've heard that right. If you watched some of my earlier videos, I did mention that there are sales at Chanel. They're not widely advertised, but there are sales, and the sales are not on leather handbags or anything like that. It's usually on shoes, accessories like costume jewelry, belts, sunglasses, etc., as well as ready-to-wear items, which is their clothing line. So I'm going to get straight to the unboxing, and I will explain more about the sale. So if you're interested in knowing more about that, then stick around till the end. But if you're just here for the unboxing, we're just going to unbox. So this can go either way. I'm a little bit nervous about this because I haven't seen these items in person. We'll start with this box first. The stores are closed. We have been in a lockdown since beginning of December, and we're extending that lockdown, so all the stores are closed. And I didn't get to see these items in person, nor did I get to try them on. This was merely done by a text message, paid the boutique through a secure link, and then they got shipped to me. So I did get some of the Christmas packaging. It's not so special. I mean, it's not that great this year, but I'll just give you an example. So this is the ribbon. This doesn't have the Christmas camellia on it, but this is the ribbon. So it's got like glitter. There's Chanel and glitter, and then you also have these camellias with glitter on top. Don't feel bad if you haven't received these, because these are a glittery mess, okay? They look like a craft project done by a kindergartner. So yeah, it's just, there's glitter everywhere, so you're not missing out if you didn't get it. If anything, the packaging from 2018 was far better. So this is a pair of shoes, and I'm just gonna undo the ribbon. So if these don't, I know my size usually in Chanel, but if these don't fit, then, or if they're not comfortable, then I don't know, I might have to sell them because I can't return them. So this is the ribbon for that. Here is the box. We've got care card, dust bags, and in here, I don't have the item, oh well, I have the item code on the box, so I'll put the item code if you're interested, but these are, they're a pair of little booties, okay? So I'm going to take one out. Here they are. Already they feel really soft. This is what they look like. So there is very minimal hardware, maybe a little bit of a gold zip. These are really soft to the touch. These are a size 40, so my size is 40. On the front there's a little cap toe with stitched or embroidered CC detail there. It's just smooth calfskin. It's not pattern or anything. And there's a sort of tapered block heel, and then there's a side zipper on the inside of the shoe, which is amazing because you know when you're putting your shoes on, right? Like, I don't want to have to reach from the outside, they're from the inside. So great, and we'll try them on and let's see how they look. So I'm going to take the tissue paper out and I'll zoom back so you can see. I don't own anything like this. I've always wanted little booties with a heel, but I don't have anything like that. I do have, okay, so they actually do fit, which is great. I'll stand up and you can see. But I do actually have some booties from Reese that are all leather, but there's a stiletto heel, and they're not comfortable for me to walk in, so I don't wear those. And I didn't really have anything like this, so this looked kind of promising because they're full leather, and plus there's a bit of a heel, but it's more of a supportive heel, so I can actually these are quite nice. Okay, let's stand up. Okay, I don't know if you can see, but I'll do like a zoom out shot so you can tell. But actually they look really good. I don't own anything like this, so I'm just gonna look at myself in the mirror, but actually they're really nice. Okay, so this is not a fail. They're great. I'll insert the price of what I paid. The Chanel sales, everything's like 40% off, but this looks like something I can walk in because there's like a block heel, and you put on little socks. I'm just trying it without socks. I just put leggings on so that, because I knew I was getting boots, so I can try them on and show you. But I don't own anything like this. I could wear this to work if I wanted to, but I can wear these out and, you know, throughout the fall and whatnot if I want to be fancy. So these are really nice. There's very minimal branding on these. I'm gonna take these off. There's very minimal branding and logos on this, so it's great because sometimes it's nice to have more like subtle shoes that they don't clash with any of the items that you have. So the only branding is really on the toe there. So, oh, can you see that? But that's really nice. I really like these. So this is a win, okay? Inside they're beige. So the inside they're like a beige color, and then just very minimal logoing on the front. It's nothing too in your face. There isn't a lot of chunky hardware. So this is nice. You can wear it with really anything and you're not limited at all. And I really like the fact that there's a zipper and it's on the inside of the ankle, not on the outside. So it's easier to put on, because can you imagine like any shoes, like if it's on the outside it's hard to take off because you have to kind of bend awkwardly, versus if it's on the inside, you're sitting, you can open them nicely. So I really like these. So the next item is this big box here. I'm a little nervous about this because I haven't seen these in person, but I do know my size. It's a size 40, so I think it should be fine. But this is a pair of tall boots. And this box did not come with a glittery camellia, but it's fine. I'm not missing out. So this didn't come with that glittery mess of the camellia, so it's fine. I'm not upset about it because I don't need a mess, right? So we're gonna undo this. My sales associate showed me these. If I have the item number, I'll stick it in the description box. Actually, it has it on the box. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, so if you're looking for these, you can ask. Is there anything there? Okay, so she showed me a photo of these and they had my size, so I said okay, I'll go for it, which is a risk, right? Like if you're buying something this pricey, you're kind of risking it by not trying it on. And it's final sale, so we're gonna open the box. And it's a pair of tall boots, okay? So these boots, I don't have anything like this in my collection. I've always wanted a pair of tall boots. These are really nice. They, again, very minimal logoing. The only logo that's on here is here. That's it. There is a knitted back portion to accommodate a chunky calf, and they're full leather. There's a block heel. It's not too high, it's not too short either, so there's a bit of a block heel, very comfortable to walk in, soft leather. And the length of these, I asked my sales associate to measure. These are 15.5 inches. So when she told me what the length was, then I was able to sort of measure it on my calf to see where they go. These are both of them together. I'll try them on. Usually, I've always wanted, you know, knee-high or tall boots, and I've ordered Stuart Weitzman boots before. I've ordered the Thailands, which are like the over-the-knee boots in leather, and I got them at a good discount as well. When I got them in, okay guys, like, I have chubby thighs, okay? So from the knee, and once you cross the knee, it just goes boom, right? So any over the knee boot, it just, you get that unflattering thigh muffin top that I really do not need, okay? So those just do not work for me, and they take forever to put on and take off. I'm usually nervous about boots that don't have a zip because it's usually a two-person operation. I need my husband to hold one side and me to hold my leg, and then him yanking them off. But let's see how this goes. So let's see. Okay, we're gonna try them on. Okay, so they fit. Let's try the other one on. And then I'll walk around and you can see. It's a little bit baggy around the ankle. I don't know if that's normal, so I'll put them on. Okay, so there's no thigh muffin top. Okay, so this is how they look. Hopefully you can see. Actually, they're not bad. I thought this is a little bit abnormal because it's a little bit baggy on the ankle, but they're supposed to be like that. I just looked up over the knee boots and how they're supposed to look. But yeah, they look pretty good. They're very comfortable and they fit, and there's no thigh muffin top. They don't like go over the knee, which is suitable if you have chubby thighs. And they're not too short. They don't cut you off, which is really nice. So yeah, I'm not wearing the most ideal outfit right now because I wanted to wear leggings so I can showcase the boots, right? But likely I would probably wear like a longer cardigan or top or something like that. But I think these look really, really nice. And the price I paid for them was pretty decent. They were 40% off. I'll insert the price here so that you have an idea of what you're sort of paying with these sales. But this is pretty nice. I was trying to find a size for my sister and one of my friends on here on Instagram, and we weren't able to find a size. The only ones that were left were a 37 and a 42. So I don't know if the 42 is still there, but if you are a size 42, then you would luck out with these because these are quite comfortable. So yeah, very, very nice, very minimal. There's no hardware, there's very minimal branding. So, you know, it's totally easy to wear with all sorts of handbags, and you know, if you're wearing other brands, you're not kind of, it's not too much, right? And it's very subtle, you can wear it anywhere. So I really, really like these. Okay, so now for the final two items. So they came in one bag, and this is costume jewelry. So again, it's got the Christmassy camellia on the front, and this is a glittery mess that you do not want, okay? So yeah, don't be upset that you didn't get the Christmas packaging. I don't know why we get so crazy about Christmas packaging, because it's not like I'm gonna put it away. Like, I'm not gonna do anything with it. I don't understand why I want it. I don't know. Anyway, so this is costume jewelry. We're gonna start with this item here. Oh, the camellia fell off. Okay, so I have the regular camellia for this one, so let's undo this. Again, I don't know why I purchased. I'm gonna stop explaining, okay? I don't know why I purchased this. I just don't know why. I don't know why. Okay, so anyway, here it is. Little booklet. And it is a brooch. And it is this brooch here. Okay, I don't know if it'll focus, but it is a very oversized brooch, really good with chunky knits. And I'll probably insert, yeah, there we go, you can really see it. So it looks like tweed, and beautiful. It's got like it's actually not very embellished. It looks like it's embellished. There's just maybe 2 lines of very small pearls, but other than that, it's all just enamel and metal, and it's actually quite flat. I thought it would be really thick, but it's actually quite flat. And this is made in France. So a very, very beautiful piece. Amazing on big coats, even on whites too. So I thought this would actually be like a champagne gold. This is actually silver. They had a smaller version of this which sold, and then I got the big version, and I asked my SA, I'm like, can you send me dimensions? Like, and it's big, like it's a big brooch. So yeah, so anyway, that's the first costume jewelry purchase. The next one is actually a very questionable choice, but my husband loves it. So when I showed him the brooch, he's like, that's a sick brooch. This is exactly what he said. That's a sick brooch. Sick. And I'm like, okay, so that means that it's good. But anyway, it's rather peculiar. Not something that people would typically choose. People would probably think I'm weird. But another friend of mine, she loved it. She pointed it out to me, actually. She's like, oh my god, they have this brooch. I need it. And I'm like, maybe I need it. So there's the camellia. We're gonna undo the ribbon. This isn't Christmas pack, this is a regular ribbon, and we're gonna put this in there. So, I don't know, maybe you guys will like it. Or you're gonna be like, what the hell is that? But this is from the 19A Métier d'Art collection. So this is the Sphinx brooch. Okay, so very peculiar. This was inspired by Emily in Paris, okay? I didn't know, I didn't pick this up, my friend did. She's actually one of my followers on Instagram. You probably know her as the designer cut. So we're Instagram friends, okay? But anyway, so she pointed this out to me. She's like, I'm looking for this brooch. And she sent me a photo and I'm like, wait a second, I've seen this brooch somewhere. And then I looked through the photos that I had and I'm like, is it this one? And she's like, yes. And she's like, as soon as I saw it on Emily in Paris, and she's like, I knew I needed this. So actually it kind of looks kind of nice on here too. But there's a bit of blue, little blue sparkle and all that. It's actually really, really pretty. But anyway, so she's like, yeah, it was, and then I looked it up, like I actually looked it up, and people are actually looking for this brooch because of that show. I watched that show. It was nice. I have mixed feelings about that show. I don't like Emily, and I don't like her character. If I met her in real life, I wouldn't like her. So, but I watched the show. So there's a bit of a fangirl moment, and this is in season 1, episode 10, in the final episode, kind of in the last part of the show. She's wearing this on her blazer. I never picked up on it. I didn't have that eye, but the designer cut did, and she's like, so she, I picked one up for her and I sent it to her because the States didn't order this. It was Canada for some reason. I don't know why, but actually, it actually is kind of nice. I don't know, like it's very different. I can see me wearing this. It's a very interesting brooch, but a lot of you might not like this. I know, it's not your typical CC brooch, but it is actually quite nice. So anyway, so those are the unboxings. I'm gonna then skip over to discussing more details about the sale. If you just want to see the unboxings, bye-bye, I'll see you next time. But if you want to stick around for more information of the sale, then just keep watching. So I also got I got 2 Christmas cards, one from each essay. They're at different locations, but I just thought if you wanted to, you know, get to know what it looks like. It's got a little bit of tweed and a little bit of gems inside here. So it's got Coco Chanel riding the sleigh, and then there are golden lions instead of reindeer. So, and then there's a little message inside. So I thought that was very sweet. They didn't have to, but apparently some really, really big VIPs also got gifts too. I don't know if that's true, like card holders and whatnot, but I didn't get anything like that. But I got a Christmas card and I'm very appreciative of that. So that's really, really nice. So that was, I have 2, one from each essay. So that's really great. Okay, so sales. Chanel does have sales, okay, even though they do not ever, we know that they don't go on sale, but they have sales on costume jewelry, on ready-to-wear clothing items, accessories, and shoes, okay? Never on handbags, never on like leather goods, like small leather goods or anything like that. It's only on the items that I listed, okay? They'll usually have these sales twice a year. So once in June, if you watched my earlier video, I picked up a pair of flats and some loafers and sandals in that sale. And then they also have them in beginning of January, so the day after the new year, but you can get early access a couple of days before in December. So depending on the country you're in, because I know the US started their sale earlier than Canada, so we started later and then around the world. So it depends on your country, but typically it's in January when the sale goes live. But if you can get access to the sale items via photos through your sales associate, if they know what's on sale, or if the manager or boutique director has released what will be on sale, then you can pay for it and then they can send it to you, or you can pick it up, okay? Maybe when the sale goes live or maybe beforehand. Sometimes they have the inventory in stock of the sale items, or sometimes they're awaiting a shipment of sale items from other, from their corporate head office or whatnot. So yes, so not everything will be in the boutique. Usually if you do purchase it and it's before when the official sale date goes live, they'll sell it to you, but they'll sell you a gift card in that amount and they'll retain the gift card, so you've given them the money, and then they'll give you a receipt with saying gift card on it, and then when the sale goes live, they'll give you the receipt with the item number on it and what you bought. So you get a secondary receipt when the sale goes live if you purchased it beforehand. So Chanel does not advertise these sales. This is how you hear about them. You don't really have to be a VIP to get in on these sales. It just depends on if you are in the boutique or if you ask your sales associate. Sometimes you hear about it on Instagram through personal shoppers, etc., because they're advertising sale items. And I'll get into a second video about personal shoppers part 2, because I'm awaiting some items that are coming in through a personal shopper. Okay, so that is kind of the rundown of the sale. Usually the pricing is 40% off. So the retail price, you take off 40% off, so you're paying 60% of the retail price, and then you add tax on top depending on where you live. So here it's 13%. Most of the items are the items that nobody really wanted to begin with. I'll be honest with you, a lot of it is junk, a lot of it is kind of ugly. A lot of it is stuff that doesn't have a lot of branding on it. That's what I've noticed, but you can get some items that do, because I didn't expect to get that oversized CC logo brooch. They had smaller versions of it as well, but these were brooches that were more expensive than your typical CC brooch, so that's probably why they didn't sell. Even boots as well, like sometimes they're the really, really extortionately priced boots that will go on sale because nobody bought them and then they had some stock lying around. Usually it's from like 2 years before. So in this case, this sale that just during this time, we have a lot of items from 19A Métier d'Art, because that was the Egyptian sort of inspired collection. I didn't really like that collection. I didn't really like a lot of the stuff from it, but I did buy from it, but I didn't like a lot of the other stuff from it. I thought it was a little bit too, I don't know, it just wasn't my taste. But anyway, and then 19A, 19B, okay? So you know, you kind of go a season, like a year back, okay? So a couple of seasons back. So you go a full year back, you'll get last year's stuff and maybe stuff trickling in from the years before, depending on the boutique you're in. So the items can be quite hit or miss, and if you get there earlier enough, you can get the good stuff from what you can choose, but then after that it's a lot of the stuff that nobody really wanted and you're like, oh, I don't really know. If you get in early, you'll get the nice stuff. I didn't really ask for ready to wear. One thing is because I'm buying it remotely, because we're not going into store, all the stores are closed. It would have been a different story if I could visit the boutique and maybe try things on and feel things for clothing, because even the clothing is quite expensive. And yeah, I buy luxury items, I buy Chanel items, but I'm not ready to wear rich, okay? So I tell my SA that, and I'm like, every time they try to get me to try on ready to wear, I'm like, I'm not ready to wear rich, okay? I'm not going to spend, you know, $8,000 or $10,000 on a freaking jacket. Like, I'm not going to spend that kind of money, so don't try. But yeah, so I didn't ask for any of the ready to wear. I did see some photos. Some of it was the 19K collection, you know, Karl Lagerfeld's last collection, where all the models came out with those very glorious houndstooth tweed coats, pants, jackets. They had a lot of those, and again, still very pricey, but very nice. So they had a lot of that, which was nice. I wish I could have tried that on, but I don't think I would have spent that kind of money. So, so that being said, even with the discount, some of these items can still be quite expensive. Okay, so even with the CC brooch that I got, like, it was still expensive for a brooch, even with the discount. So again, don't buy things just because they're on sale. I need to swallow my own words, because I did buy things that were on sale, but there were things that I actually did genuinely like, and some of the, like the boots I didn't have in my collection, so I did want those, and I think they're very classy, and thank God they worked. Thank God they worked out. Thank God, okay? Because otherwise I would have had to sell them, because I can't return them. A lot of the items that you're going to buy are final sale. You cannot return them for store credit or exchange anything. Even here with Chanel, with regular priced items, you cannot return for a full refund. You can return for a store credit or exchange within 14 days. And again, there are some strict rules about that as well, okay? So it's not like some department stores in the States where you can return in 30 days and get your money back. No. So once you spend your money at Chanel, Chanel has your money. But with sale items, it's final sale. They won't take that item back. The price is expensive for what you are paying, right? So you have to really ask yourself, am I liking this item because it's on sale, or is it something that I genuinely like? So it can be a little bit of a slippery slope that way as well. Selection of sale items varies country to country, boutique to boutique, okay? So one boutique will have a different selection than another boutique. Sometimes they can have some common items, but in different countries, the sale items are totally different. So when I got to know some of the sale items through personal shoppers on Instagram from the States, their selection was totally different. Las Vegas, my sales associate sent me photos. They had pool slides, they had sandals, they had a lot of the ready to wear. They had a lot of items that were very different to what is here, but I can't order from the States directly. The US doesn't ship to Canada, Canada doesn't ship to the US. That's why you should use a personal shopper, and stay tuned for part 2 of my sale finds, because I did use a personal shopper and I'm waiting for some items from the States. The selection is different from boutique to boutique, so what I bought maybe you might not get. And even in shoes, you know, those were available in size 40, but you can't just pick your size. You have to tell them what your size is, and they'll tell you what items are available in your specific size. Your sales associate doesn't have access to everything, okay? So you might ask and they may not have access to all the sale items. And like as with hot items on regular price, they can't sell you everything. So, you know, let's say there's a limited edition bag coming out that everybody wants. Even if they came into boutique, the boutique does a draw. There's a lottery system, and the sales associate gets pick in the lottery, and if they get picked, they can sell that item to their client if they're on a wait list for it. Same thing with the sale items. Sometimes some of the really hot items that you think would never go on sale, and they're the ones that you never really see sitting on the shelf, before they even hit the shelf for the sale, before they even hit preview with some of like the clients, not all sales associates will have access to that item to sell it to you. So just remember that as well. I think those are all the points that I wanted to cover, so I hope that was helpful for you. I know other luxury brands do sales as well. Dior usually has their sale around the same time as Chanel, and they did have some pretty nice finds. I would have, like with shoes with Dior, I'm not, I usually have to go up a size, they're quite narrow, so I didn't risk it. But again, yeah, everything is final sale, so it is ideal if you can visit the boutique and try some of these things on. But I shopped kind of blindly, and thank God they worked out, and that was my experience. So I hope this video was helpful to you if you are looking for some sale items depending on what country you're in. I know the US has some amazing selections, so if you're in the US, you're really lucky. If you like this video and if you like this sort of content, then please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I've hit 2,500 subscribers by Christmas, and I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for your support. I will try to put out as much content as possible. I really enjoy doing this. This is a lot of fun. So I would like to have you here. I like to have this community building. I love interacting with you in the comment section down below. It's my way of socializing during a pandemic when we can't really socialize or go out. So it's nice to make friends online and talk to you guys. So please hit the thumbs up button if you liked this video, and hit the bell notification button as well, because then you'll get notified every time I do upload a new video, and then you're ready to watch it. Okay guys, I will see you in my next one. Bye.